Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is James Scaresbrook, also known as the Intrepid Wino, and day 3 of Let's Tastes another wine from the cellar. Back when I worked at Chandon, way back when I was in the cellar door, one of my colleagues, her partner was and still is one of the winemakers at Coldstream Hills, and so she was kind enough to put together a mixed dozen bottles of various reserve wines of various vintages, and many of them are still in my cellars, picking up some age, which is exciting. And I thought I would open one for Christmas, or this Christmas Eve, and that is the Coldstream Hills 2002 Reserve Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir, of course, being one of the premier varieties for the Yarra Valley. For those of you who aren't aware, Coldstream Hills was started in, I think, 1985 by James Halliday, Australia's premier wine communicator and wine educator for many, many years. So he started his own project in the Coldstream sub-region, I guess, funnily enough. One of the hills, the vineyard next to the winery has sort of a natural amphitheatre, which is very exciting. And for a long time, they've been considered one of the premium wine producers in the Yarra Valley. The Coldstream Hills, for some years now, has been owned by Treasury Wine Estates. And I believe that they haven't really changed anything yet there, so the wines are still of exceptional quality. So I left this bottle to rest overnight to allow any sediments to sort of settle to the bottom. Let's see how I go with the cork this time. Success. It still smells pretty good. Let's check. So I'm going to be gentle with it at 13 years old. Probably going to be a little bit more fragile. It's very vibrant. Really aromatically just jumps out of the glass. But it has a lot of herbal, clove, even a bit of gherkin kind of character, just initially. It's a little bit smoky as well. 2002 was a very cool vintage, considered to be one of the best, particularly for sparkling wines and white wines. So maybe that cooler climate, some olives in there as well. That cooler vintage possibly is being reflected in the aromatics. I'd be interested to know if there's any whole bunch in there, because it's very kind of stemmy, stalky, even at 13 years old. There are some very delicate sort of black cherry notes in there, but they're very subtle. Let's taste. Taut, lean, a little bit sort of spicy, a little bit of peppery note. If anything, it tastes a little bit more like Syrah than it does Pinot Noir. And when I say Syrah, I'm talking about Northern Rhone Syrah rather than Australian Shiraz. It's very fresh, it's very light, very light. Again, possibly a reflection of the vintage being cooler. Very tight and focused, very intense but focused fruits. Still actually showing, quite a bit of youth. At 13 years, it's still going strong. Very interesting. Only 30% alcohol, according to the label. So There's a reason why Coldstream Hills is considered an icon in the Yarra Valley. They have just an incredible track record. So this is a really good wine. I do recommend checking out. Hello. Some of the more recent releases, and if you can get your hands on them, try some of the older wines. But thank you very much for watching this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please leave me a like. If you would like to share your comments about this wine, or if you'd like to suggest some other wines, please do leave a comment in the comments section. Subscribe to the Intrepid Wino channel on YouTube, and I look forward to having you on the next episode. But until then, cheers.